Hey guys, I can't flip my phone around, so I'm just gonna sit right here. Hi, hope this looks okay. But anyways, this is Aaron W. Smith, entrepreneur extraordinaire, also fun-loving guy, and wanted to share a YouTube video with you guys about how to check a Galaxy S8 and see if it is working. So what happened is my Galaxy S8 decided to stop working. It won't charge anymore. I tried doing wireless charging. I tried doing a charge port charging, plug in a cable. Won't work. So that tells me something's up with the battery. So it was working just fine. Also, I decided not to come back on. So I suspect the battery's voltage dropped enough that it won't come back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back plate off of this guy without breaking it, hopefully. These things are tricky. Easy to chip them, break them. And we're going to see if it will come back to life. I'm going to disconnect the battery and reconnect it. Sometimes that'll make it work. If that doesn't work, then we'll have to do a battery replacement. Don't have a battery with me, so I'll have to go order one and get one off eBay, Amazon. 10-15 bucks. Not a big deal. Totally worth the investment. I have information on here that I need to get to, and of course, get this phone working. This phone is still worth a couple $100. It's worth a lot to me because I love this phone. I have an S10e that I replaced it with, which honestly, this S8 works better than my S10e. So, yeah, S8's a really good, solid phone. So anyways, yeah, here we go. We're going to get at it right now. And, yeah, I'll get out of the way here, and you'll see my hands wiggling around here. And hopefully you guys got to see my face here. And this wasn't just like some weird, random thing. So here we go. Okay. All right, guys. Here's my hands. La-la! Here's the phone. We got an S8. And we're going to take this thing apart. So the back is held on by adhesive. So what we're going to do is we're going to heat it up. I've got a... Sorry, I want you guys to see my mess here. So let's get that. My beautiful papers there. Oh, fine. You can see. Look. It's a TV. Oh, there's me. Hi. Anyways, yeah, this is kind of ugly. Apologize for the mess, guys. I know, very professional. Very professional. But anyways, here we go. So we got the phone here. I've got a pry tool. I forget what this is called. iSesamo makes an amazing tool, which is very similar to this. This one's a little dirty, but that's okay. And then I also got my sweet iFixit pouch. And I also have my Radio Shack pouch. Radio Shack went out of business right by where I lived, and I bought a couple of their sweet little toolkits. Look at this, guys. This is awesome. All these sweet little tools to take apart phones and other electronics. And iFixit. iFixit is a great company. Check out iFixit.com. They have a bazillion videos out there and tutorials on how to take things apart. By far the best in the world, in my opinion. Look at these sweet tools I got with iFixit. All sorts of tweezers, all sorts of spudgers and stuff in there, and all sorts of different screwdriver sets. Woohoo! So anyways, we're going to use this guy. I'm going to pull out, oops, sorry, I need to bump that there. I'm going to pull out this guy too, and I'll probably, oh, here we go. This is a really nice little pencil. I call it the pencil spudger. It's made out of plastic, so it's very safe on electronics. It's got little points I can get into things and use this. You want to try to stay away from using your fingers as much as possible because your fingers are oily and greasy, and oil and grease do not work well on electronics. So let's get at it, guys. Sorry, it's 4 minutes already. You guys are probably like, shut it, Aaron. Let's get started. Yeah, my editing skills in this video are not the best. So heating this up. Yep, it is warm. So, yeah, here we go. So warming it up. Now the big trick to this is to make sure you don't break the darn thing when you're taking it apart. I'm hoping I don't. If you do break it, you can replace the part for like 10 bucks. But a lot of times the parts you get on eBay or Amazon are like, they're not OEM. When that OEM, they don't have, they're not made by Samsung, so they may not have the logo or not look exactly the same, which is kind of a bummer. I try to make things look as the same as possible. So I'm just warming it up to where it's hot. There's adhesive right around the edges, so I'm kind of just warming that up. And then we'll see what happens. So I'll take this little spudger here. Hopefully I don't burn myself. Let's see if I can get into here. Probably can't. It really stinks. These things are not easy to take apart. I used to have a hot plate back when I had my cell phone repair shop. And you can just stick it on. If you have a hot plate, that's the more ideal way to do it. Stick it on a hot plate for, you know, a few minutes. You can put a hot, you want to get a nice quality hot plate. Because you obviously, if you get it too hot, you can start causing damage inside. These things can take quite a bit of heat. So it's not the end of the world if you get it too hot, but obviously you want to try to minimize heat and, you know, minimize things, because you don't want this thing not to, you don't want to cause any externalities or external damages. Because, you know, yeah, your phone might still work. You heat it, get it too hot, no big deal, it still works, but you might shorten the battery life, you might weaken some soldering points. You know, it might cause some mild damage to a capacitor or a component in there. And, yeah, she don't want to work so good no more. So, let's see here. If I can get in here without breaking anything. Oh, guys, we got in there. Very, oop, am I underneath? Okay, so I'm going to kind of just let that sit there for a second. Hopefully that will... Okay, so I'm going to put a little heat there. Very gentle process. Make sure you're in a good state when you do this. You're in a relaxed, zen-like state. You know, you want to be in zen. You don't want to be forcing stuff, because you will break it. And you can force it if you have a replacement part and you don't care. But we're all about the art here. We are artisans here, not technicians. Whew, that's hot. Yeah, when it's nice and hot where it burns your finger, that's pretty good. Hopefully I can get this in here and not break anything. Ooh, something's smoking. I don't know if you guys can see that up, but I think my phone is smoking. No, it's my hot air gun. Oh good, I was a little nervous there. But I am under there. So I'm kind of just gently trying to... Let's see if I can get my little plastic. Obviously plastic, there we go, plastic. Plastic is always better than metal. It's not gonna scratch. Oop, I almost burned my finger. Woo! Make sure you don't touch hot stuff. Sorry. Ooh. Someone commented on my Facebook post. Woohoo! That's always fun. You can find me on Facebook, guys. Aaron W. Smith. That's my professional name now. It's awesome. So, you know, my name is Aaron Smith, you know, obviously. Duh. W is my middle initial. Sound kind of like a pompous person when I'm Aaron W. Smith. Yeah. But when I run my business, my business name is Aaron W. Smith. It works. Throw a W in there and I'm Mr. Lord of Business. You guys ever watch, ooh, getting under there a little bit more. Did you guys ever watch, remember the Lego movie? You guys ever watch that? The Lord of Business. Movie's awesome. Everything is awesome. Yeah, so now I'm heating this up again. Hoping to get this thing just to kind of loosen up. Whew, it's warm. They're kind of just warming up around here because I'm going to try to just get that stuff to separate. You know, this could be a 10-15 minute job, and that's okay. Because adhesive takes time to loosen. So if you guys have a repair shop or doing this for a customer, I remember when I had my repair shops, it was very stressful sometimes because you get a customer and they're like, is it done yet? Is it done yet? You're like, dude, give me a minute. And then you're running back and forth trying to talk to people coming in the door. It used to be very difficult to go from conversing with someone to get back into the repair field. especially if you're having like a day where you're having a little bit of anxiety or you have a demanding customer. Definitely want to make sure you are centered and stable. So make sure you do your yoga for the day. If you're dealing with anxious customers, don't want their energy. You take a shield, and you push it back to them, right? Push it back. Oh, you're anxious. Well, that's fine. I understand your anxiety, sir. No fear, I'm gonna fix this for you, but quit trying to push your anxiety on me. Ooh, look at that, guys. I got inside. Sorry, I was not watching the video here, but yeah, we are inside, guys. Ooh, that's hot. That is smoking hot. So let's see if I can use a plastic tool in here to... Dang, that thing is... I gotta be careful. Okay. We will put that there so I don't catch my hand on fire. Come on, buddy. I'm trying to break this pry. Ooh, that's hot. That is hot. That's a hot tamale. Facebook post. Facebook instant message from my friend on Facebook. Always nice. Guys, I do a really cool thing called Be Differently. It's a health and wellness project. Very passionate about that. Went through a lot of stuff. You know, I went through bankruptcy, lost my business. We fixed bad days. We got destroyed. It was sad. It was a really successful business, but I ran out of money. And what killed it is I got in some bad business deals. I had partners that were not good fits for the business. I did not have the gumption to get rid of them. Renegotiate contracts. I was paying way too much. I had a partner. Well, a couple of things. I'll tell you the story. You guys want to hear the sad story? Because we'll probably be here a minute. So I'll tell you. Ooh, whoa. Look at that. Look at that, guys. It's sliding. I really want to use this plastic thing if I can help it. Ooh. Whoa. Oh my gosh. We are lifting off. So let me heat up this a little bit. But anyways, so I'm using my hand here to kind of make sure it's not like burning up the table. Because obviously if you get too freaking hot, it's just going to just be stupid. Oops. But anyways, yeah, back to my story. So, first thing I did is my cell phone repair business. We've been in business for like 3 years, maybe 4 years. Damn it! Pardon my language there. I just chipped the darn thing. Okay, now that I chipped it, not as big of a deal. Dang it. Oh well. I'm going to kind of just pry on it more now because obviously it's not that big of a deal. It's chipped. I'm going to have to replace it. Now it's going to kind of just expand itself right now. Dang it. That's such a bummer. Heat her up, heat her up, heat her up, heat her up. You know how I can minimize, because this is going to put little shards of glass everywhere. How can we minimize that, guys? Maybe I'll put a cloth on top of it so that way it's not not spraying glass everywhere. I'll be right back. Where's my cloth? Quiet phone. Sorry guys, I wish I could figure out how to like make my phone shut up when I'm making these videos. There we go. So now glass won't go all over the table. They'll just go in the same place. So yeah, I mean I totally busted that thing. Dang it. Also, I don't want glass hitting me in the face. So, well, we'll heat it up again. Now I'm going to use my plastic one to slide around because there might be some wire that's getting caught under. And plastic is better on a wire than metal. So I used the metal to kind of lift it, and the plastic. And now that I'm just putting pressure on, I just heard it slide. Because, you know, ooh, yeah, that thing is shattering all over because we don't really care anymore because it's busted. So, ouch. This cloth is good because it's, you know, this thing is getting freaking hot. My first time taking off an S8 back. No, it's not. Actually, I did this before. But, yeah, I'm so bummed that thing chipped. Oh, well. Oh, well, that's life. That's life. So, anyways, yeah, so back to my my sob story. So, anyways, business was doing well. Well, business was starting to actually was doing well. I brought home really good money that third year. Brought home a lot of cash, and we were excited, me and my wife, actually making money, able to buy some nice things, got a nice new couch, got all our bills paid off. It was like, sweet, starting to take off. Well, we got kicked out of our, not kicked out, I mean, they were selling the building, and they wanted me out of there because they were remodeling the building where I was at. So I got into the place next door. So one of the mistakes I did is I was nervous to move my business somewhere else. I was like, oh, I have to start all over again. And just, I didn't use logic. I didn't study. That's the thing, is I never really studied much on my business. I just followed my gut. And then I kind of let pride get in the way, I guess. Or I let fear rule me. Which is easy to happen when you run your own business. Yeah, it's scary, man. It's scary stuff. And we've been struggling for 3 years, and it's finally starting to take off. Like, I don't want to ruin this. So I was like, well, let me put my store right next door. So I found a place next door, and actually worked out a pretty good lease. So it's, you know, pretty good. Had a little spot. We had a little kiosk in a donut shop next door, basically. So our old customers could find us very easily. Didn't have to, like, reestablish and rebrand and all that. So we got in there. Lease was $1,000 a month. Great. Before I was paying $600 a month. You know, $400 when you're starting to really make money. Yeah, no big deal. I had more space, so it was, you know, it was definitely a win-win. Not that I really needed more space, but actually no, I had more space in the other place because we had a warehouse in the back that we just threw all sorts of junk in there. So yeah, guys, using this little guy, just kind of sliding it down, keeping it soft. Got our cloth on here so I can kind of manage all this chipped stuff. Ooh, look at that. So I'm just taking this and kind of twisting it, so it's just kind of loosening it up. I think there's going to be a wireless charging pad there, coil. So I'm trying to, like I said, minimize. I'll probably just go all the way around it, and then I'll start poking inside, actually, now that I think about it. You know, don't want to break anything if I can help it. Minimize the damage. Makes these phones harder and harder to take apart and fix. And I mean, they're getting more and more advanced. You know, so many things in them. So yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, oh wow, this is coming right off now. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna take this guy out. We'll put you right here. Not that you don't really even need you anymore, but whatever. So now I'm going on this side. Look at that, guys. Ambidextrous. This is called Be Differently. This has helped me with my with addiction recovery, and also with depression when my business failed. Do things a different way, and it creates a new experience in your life. Be Differently Project is a health and wellness company that I run as well. In the startup phase, you can find me on Facebook. Seriously, guys, you can join my Be Differently project on Facebook, and you will get a prize. Well, you won't get a prize for joining unless you want one. Just send me a message. I'll give you a prize. I got all sorts of cool stuff. Like, I have all sorts of cool prizes I'm giving out, like antique books, antique magazines, all sorts of fun little stuff. I could do phone parts, you know, whatever. I'll even do like, I'll fix your phone for free, you know. If you got to pay the part though. I'm not going to just give you a part for free unless it's like something cheap, like a battery. But screens are expensive, so no screen for free. But I'll put it on there for free. You give me a part. So, anyways, yeah, back to my story. I know I'm kind of rambling here. So I was in the shop next door, donut shop, doing really well, having our best months ever in business. I had 3 employees. I didn't have to really be there anymore. So it was kind of running itself, dude. It's like, every entrepreneur's dream is like, whoa, I'm making money at home, taking a nap. Sweet. And I had a very motivated crew. They were all excited. Bunch of good guys. We had, it was a really good place, good energy. Well, I started getting ambitious because I'm an entrepreneur. So the donut shop was struggling, and I started talking to the owner of the donut shop. I was like, hey, let's get you back in business. You're making some mistakes here, but we can do this. I invested a little bit of money in her, gave her a loan because she needed, she couldn't even buy product. And I wanted her, I wanted the donut shop to be open because it makes my business look good. So it wasn't just like charity. It wasn't charity, also it was a loan. So we'd pay me back with interest. Well, she completely failed and went out of business. And I was like, okay, let's turn this into my own shop. Because that next day I had this dude come in, PJ Thomas. And he's like, yeah, dude, we can open up a donut shop. We can open up a deli here. I'm a chef direct for you. I do this for a living. It's like, oh, okay. Let's give this a shot. So we did give it a shot. And it was, bad deal number 1. Look at that, guys. It's opening. Oh, dang, my battery's... Oh, yeah, my battery is swelling. So I'm kind of just prying on a little bit. Because, why not? Okay, I'll keep that up somewhere. So, anyways, PJ Thomas comes in, tells me all these cool stories. Yeah, I make millions of dollars, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a billionaire, but, yeah, let's do this. So we opened the store. PJ's Urban Deli. Well, PJ got tired of the project. He, kind of finagled me out of that deal, left me with the bag. Basically, he said he was gonna because I put like $50,000 in this stupid thing, and made $10,000 our first month, so not bad, And then PJ basically didn't want to do it anymore, so he's like, how do I get out of this contract? Because we had a contract where you had to pay me $5,000 if you bailed. We had a year contract, so PJ's like, well, I will trick Aaron. So what he does is he goes, hey, Aaron, here's the deal. I'm going to buy into your business. I'll give you $4,000 a month for 5 months. Right? No. Yeah, he's going to put in $40,000. So 10 months, I guess. $4,000 for 10 months, something like that. No, $8,000, I think. $8,000 a month for 5 months. I'm like, sweet. I can get this debt paid off, So here's a paper. Sign it. And we'll be good. Well, I'm like, okay. Signed the paper. Paper didn't mean squat, dude. All it did was it canceled our old contract, and it was an intent to buy in. So basically, what he did, the little shark, he basically got himself have to pay $5,000 so he could bail on me. And if my business ever was successful, he could come in and buy it. Buy in. He paid me $40,000 and he'd get half the business. So, obviously I build it up, if I did. He used to come back and get paid. Of course, that never would have happened. Well, maybe it would have because I was gullible back then, but now that Aaron's a lot smarter, I would have been like, whatever. Bankrupt, reopen as a new company, kick your punch you in the face, chop, chop. Now, I wouldn't really punch him in the face, but you know what I mean. No, I don't get hosed anymore. So, yeah, anyways, yeah. Then guess what happened? He goes, oh, I'm sick. I gotta go see the doctor. So he goes out to California, and he never comes back. And I'm stuck here trying to run a deli all by myself. No restaurant experience other than when I worked at McDonald's as a kid, So, yeah, that sucked. So I did that for about another month, and I was like, ugh. And I was, this depression. Depression's kicking in, guys. And I can't keep doing this. Restaurant running is hard, man. A lot of variables. And I had no more money. I mean, I could have loaned out some more money, but I was like, seriously? I have these crazy credit cards I'm paying. I'm paying like 50 grand on credit card debt. So, shut it down. But I thought I was going to go bankrupt. So I just went through depression, went home, and didn't cry. But I was like, didn't want to do anything. And one of my employees, well, a couple of my employees ran the business for me. They did a really, really good job. The company still kept growing because I had such a good employee base. They were such good people. And yeah, business was still going, so I was able to carry on that debt. So, however, I was stuck in a lease. Now I was paying $3,000 a month for that stupid building because I had 2,400 square feet because I had that kitchen where that donut shop was. So I was like, well, I'm going to play landlord, and I tried to sublease it out, and had a guy come in, try to open a shop, never worked. He never paid the rent, you know, made a bad business deal. I just wasn't the best negotiator. Wasn't tough, you know. Too trusting. When you start trusting, all the leeches come. Oh yeah, sweet, this is a free ride. You know, we'll say all sorts of nice things and get in for free. So, yeah, that stunk. And then, yeah, made a deal. This guy is supposed to open up a shop. He's going to sell these different. He's a really good cook, and he's going to do some stuff. But so I introduced him to a friend. His friend gives him like 10 grand. Then he just takes off with the money and runs. So yeah, now I got a friend that hates me. Yay! So I start paying it back to my friend out of my pocket, well, the business's pocket, so I can get some of his money back. But it's just like, seriously. And then start going through marital problems. Yay! Went through separation. And my mind is just not in it anymore, dude. I'm like just freaking just, you know, just like the American dream became the American nightmare. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh. So, and then I meet this guy, cons me out of $8,000. Yay! Because I'm an idiot. No, I felt prompted to give him money, and I did. And, which was really frustrating because I'm, you know, a spiritual person. I believe in God. And I'm like, why is God telling me to help these guys that are just taking advantage of me? And I'm like destroying my family and all these other things. So, yeah, it sucked. Anyways, but he introduced me to a guy named Carrie Valerio. Yay, Carrie. So, hired Carrie on to run the business for me. And it wasn't the best deal for me because I was paying him quite a bit of money the business couldn't really afford. And when he was the CEO of the company for about 8 months, business lost money every single month. I think there was one month we were profitable, but not really. It's just because of some finagling with the books. So lost money every single month. And he didn't put any money into it. Oh, geez, Aaron. Nice one. That's a good partner. I was going to give him 20% of the business, pay him all sorts of money. You know, oh, here we go, guys. So I don't think I damaged it too bad. Take that rear camera. But that battery is definitely swollen. So I think, yeah, definitely need to replace the battery. I kind of want to keep that on there if I can help it. It's still sticky. Good. Try not to touch it if you can, because obviously oil on sticky stuff will be not sticky anymore. So looks like I got the this is the coil for the ooh, did I break it? Look at that a little closer. I might have caused damage here, tearing. I have to replace the wireless charging coil, but see all these different screws. So I'm going to take my screwdriver here, using the Radio Shack one here. My eyes are shot so I can't see anything. Those are flatheads. These Phillips, those are kind of funky Phillips. These are the, there we go, the PH series. Not the best of these. I think a PH00 is a pretty decent one, so we'll try that. Yep, perfect. So what's really cool about Samsungs is they're unlike iPhones, is all the screws are like the same. So basically, these are interchangeable. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 screws. And I'm guessing I need to get into this battery portion. So actually, I'm going to take off this one. And I'll peel this up, and I wonder if I can get into it. So we'll take off this. So now, I'm looking here. I'm looking at the edges here. And actually, I may not even need to take that out. Actually, oh, look at that, guys. Look at that, huh? So obviously, being very careful. I'm gonna use this guy. Anything metal. This thing might still be emitting power. So I'm kind of just taking this and spudging away. See that? Sliding it up here, trying to just loosen this thing up. We'll just take her off. It's still kind of warm from all that heat, so no big deal. Okay, so it looks like that needs to. I need to unscrew this top hinge. There's a top plate here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws on there. So we'll get started. 1. Oop. Try not to touch anything. Come on. To fingernail that out. Actually, we'll pull out the tweezers because, you know, even better. I didn't pull out tweezers. Okay. I like to keep my tools as pristine as possible. So I will put this back in the little plastic thing, but I'm going to use these tweezers to kind of pull out the screws. So here's screw number 2. Now I'm setting these aside right here so I don't lose them. You know, obviously hate to. Oh, that one came right off because it was magnetic. Keep that into place because my sad eyes can't see stuff. But yeah, so back to my story. So basically, Carrie. Let's see, I hired him in November of 2017. By August 2018, the company was completely out of cash. So, oh, we hate Carrie, right? It's all his fault. No, it's my own dang fault. I knew better. See, I was expecting someone else to save me. Only one person saves us, and that's our dear Lord, Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian, so that's my belief on there. He has saved me. If it wasn't for Jesus Christ, I probably wouldn't even be here today right now, guys. Because, yeah, it really sucked. Watching the business fail, and also went through divorce. A couple months earlier, we had divorced. So, try to avoid using my fingers. I guess we'll use our fingers on this one. Oh, it's still stuck in there. Weird. Well, maybe we'll just leave it, and then I'm gonna take out the other screw here. Sorry guys, you can't really see that very well. Can I zoom in a little bit? There we go. Yeah, my sweet YouTube skills here. My sweet YouTube studio. So as you can see, I'm unscrewing these screws here. Trying to get to where the battery connector is so I can yeah, I cheated. I know I cheated. Quiet. Don't tell anybody I cheated. Oh, there's one right there. One right there too. So anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so anyways, so Carrie, you know, it's easy to blame him. I did for a while. So, oh, it's all Carrie's fault. Nope. I knew the business was going to fail. I even had a friend that was like, hey, I'll run it for you for free. But I was like, oh, Carrie's a better guy, you know. It cost me a lot of money, and basically all my money was gone. So anyways, yeah, business failed. Wham, wham, wham. Spent about a year. Let's see, what is it? It's December now, 2019. So business failed 8 August 2018. I even tried to go back and save it. I tried to, you know, run it myself, but I just couldn't. I was too depressed. So I shut it down. Got a job at Verizon. Worked a couple jobs before I got the one at Verizon. I've been working at Verizon for a little over a year. And now it's been about a month now, and I've been like really hustling hard and getting ready to get back into business. So I can't fix phones right now because I still work at Verizon. I'll get fired. I don't want to, and also I respect Verizon. I mean, I can't fix phones for money. You know, I can obviously do stuff for free, whatever. But I do plan on probably quitting Verizon here in the next few months. But I'm focusing on this new project called Tech Buddies. And what Tech Buddy is basically I'm here to help you with your tech. Anything. Oh, there's a screw right here. So anything tech related. Oh, this is the one I think I loosened, isn't it? Anything tech related, I will help you. Simple as like pick out a cell phone plan to your computer. And also I offer services like, oh, you hate calling customer service? Well, shoot, I will call them for you. What a concept. You know, I will help you get the most out of all that stuff. This thing does not want to come out. Okay, I'm going to go around the edges here. Never want to force anything if you can help it. That's clearly something's up there. So we'll go this way. Go underneath here. There we go. There it is. And that is, looks like this thing is like soldered on there. Has some contact points. So that's that. Which means I shouldn't have lifted that up. But that's okay. We'll just put it back down. Haven't watched any videos, guys. I know I'm kind of a dumb. I should just watch some videos first. But, you know, it's kind of fun just to explore. And my phone doesn't work anyway, so whatever. Working on a customer's phone, then probably should try to gather all the information you can before taking it apart, because it'll minimize damage, which increases profits because you don't have to pay as much to replace stuff. Also, you will do a much better job. So here we go. Let me zoom back out. Sorry, that's probably... Oop. Zoom out. Is that good, guys? Okay. So I'm going to take... That's my speaker, my vibrator. That's what it's called. I'm not being naughty. It's called a vibrator module. Is that my Oh, no, that's my battery here. I'm sorry. That's the battery. So we pop that off. So clearly the battery is swollen. Obviously don't poke it. That will catch it on fire. We'll pop that off and then we'll see if I can put it back in and see if it comes back on. Because honestly, a lot of times with Samsungs, that's all it takes. See if this thing will even recognize. Dun-dun. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab a oops, sorry. I'm gonna go grab a charger and see if we can see what happens. Charger. Sorry guys, this is a long... Hopefully I'm entertaining you somewhat with my sob story. It's like, oh, my life sucks. Well, not as bad as that dude's. No, man, it's been it's been a rough road. But okay, I'm being really careful here. Obviously, you got to be very careful. I got charge coming in here. I'll unplug that first. Use the plastic. Don't want to short anything out. Phones are pretty resilient, but of course, you still don't want to risk it. It's good to be grounded. I'm not grounded, but it's good to ground yourself, especially if you're doing this consistently. Also, especially if you're working on, well, high-end products, definitely ground yourself, or high-end voltage like TVs or, you know, computers. But yes, you should always ground yourself if you can. So this thing won't even do anything. You know, it was like lighting up before. It's not even doing anything now. I'm pressing and holding the power button. Nothing. Well, bummer. I got a voltage tester. Whoops, almost forgot. Unplug that. Pop this out. Let me grab my voltage tester. I wish I could pause this thing, but I can't. So yeah, this is why this video is so long and boring. Sorry, guys. You grab my voltage tester and be right back. Voltage tester, where are you? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. There it is. Right here. Got it. Radio Shack. When they went out of business, got it for like 90% off. So awesome. Listen to some Johann Sebastian Bach. Bach was the best. The greatest composer is what YouTube was Google was telling me. Okay, Google. Is Johann Sebastian Bach considered the greatest composer?
According to Wikipedia, Johann Sebastian Bach was a German composer and musician of the Baroque period.
He told me he was the greatest composer the other day, so I'll swear that's what he said. Okay, so I'm plugging in on one of these little voltmeters. You have this is an analog one, so very fun. I have a red's for positive, black's for negative. For alternating current, doesn't really matter, but for DC current, obviously it does. If you have them mixed up, I mean, just put the black on the black, red on the red. But if you touch the terminals in the wrong place, it's still okay. It'll just like a reverse on the thing, I believe. So this is battery is DC volt. Batteries are always DC. Alternating current, for you guys that don't know, is like what comes into your walls. And alternating current is good because it doesn't kill you. Well, it could kill you, but it doesn't it comes and goes. Like it's like a motor. It spins, and when it spins, it shoots a pulse out. I think I'm saying this right. I might be a little off, but basically, yeah, I think this is right. Any nerds out there, correct me. But yeah, so the alternating current spins. The motor spins, and it causes it to go back and forth as far as the charge goes. And so what's nice about that is it's not like a consistent charge. So if you get, you're like direct current, you're like until you like melt, you're dead. Alternating current is like and you fly back, and you can let go of it because it gives you a moment to get off of it. So yeah, that's why they do alternating current in the on these high voltage things, because you don't want to kill you. You'll just get, you might die. You'll just get shocked real bad. But you won't burn to a crisp. Yeah. Thank you. Power companies for using alternate current so we don't have to get fried. Taking off the knobs. I said knob. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and... Now there's a positive and negative terminal on here. I freaking can't see. Where's my glasses? Oh well. Again, I said I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let me see if I can zoom this in. This will be my glasses. Look at that. Digital microscope. So, let's see what we got here. So, try to stay away from my fingers, of course. Where are we at? There we are. 8271. Usually it'll be like a plus and a minus on there. Well, there's clearly a terminal there and a terminal there. You got bigger ones. That's usually how it works. So we'll touch one on one and one on the other, and we'll look at the thing and see what it does. I suspect it's not going to do anything because, there's no power. So these are 3.5 volt devices, So if I'm changing, sorry, let me zoom out here a little. Anyways, I'm changing my DC. I'm gonna put on the 10 volt. Oh, actually, no, wait, hold on. Hold on. I got a battery one here. Look at this, guys. Sorry. Zoom out a little bit so it's not so terrible to view. There's a battery section here, so I'm going to put this on. I got 1.5, 9, and 1.5. What is that? 1.5 there. Why are those? That has a battery symbol, so I think this is more appropriate. Clearly, I'm going to put on... I wonder what that does. Well, we'll try it and see. Pretty sure these are 3 volts if I remember right. I know the iPhone's a 3 volter, so you know what? Let me do the DC current because maybe that's just to tell you if the battery's good or not, and you need to have like that exact, you know, that exact battery. So first of all, I want to calibrate this. I have this little thing here that I can calibrate it. I think that's what that is. Anyways, so I have to try to make sure it's, you know, I'm not sure what that does really. Doesn't do anything. Great. Okay, well, let's set this here so you guys can see it. Okay. Let's try to make this somewhat entertaining. Oh, get that screw out of there. Get in your, go to your home, screws. Okay. Can you see that, guys? Kind of. Now we're going to take the, we got the plus and the minus, you know, positive and negative, and I'm going to touch. Nothing happens there, but I'm going to touch it on here, on this terminal here, and we'll see if it does anything. Of course, this is kind of, I can't freaking see what I'm doing. So this is kind of, I can kind of see here. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. So I'll have to zoom in because this is my only magnifying glass. Actually, I do have a magnifying glass I could use too, but okay, here we go. Oops, sorry. Oh, you guys are like, this is so boring. If you guys are here, I'm gonna give you a seriously. If you guys are here, IM me right now, or make a comment. If I don't see it, actually, I have a hard time seeing these comments. So, like, call me. Or send me a text message, 385-244-7619, 385-244-7619. And honestly, guys, I will give you a prize. I'll actually fix a phone for you for free. You buy the parts, I'll fix it for free. I used to charge at least $80 for that when I had my shop. You know, if I was doing it on my own as a freelancer, I would charge probably like $50. Depends on what the job is, though. Maybe, you know, maybe a little less. Well, if it was like, you know, an intensive job, I'd charge more. But yeah, dude, I'll seriously hook you up. I'll do it for free for you guys because I just appreciate you listening to me. So yeah, nothing's happening on the thing. Of course, I'm gonna have to let me test this thing and make sure. You always want to test your stuff. You know, use common sense. I'm gonna grab a live battery and we'll touch it and make sure that it is getting some voltage. So I'll be right back. I love about electronics is it follows the laws of physics, guys. So it's really quite simple stuff. Just think outside the box. Not even think outside the box. Just use common sense. Which is why I recommend doing this when you have plenty of time and you're in a confident mood. At least for me, because sometimes I get flustered by customers, or I used to. I'd be like, all my common sense will be gone because I'm just too busy worried about this guy being mad at me. Oh, they're all going to be mad at you. Okay, so now let's see if this will do anything. Yep, look at that. It does. So I have positive on positive, negative on negative. Now I want to show you. If I switch them, watch what's coming. Let's see what happens. See how it goes down? That's how you know. Oh, it's wrong. So I go like that. And look, ta-da. This is showing a reading of, oh, freak, I can't read that. Let's see, where's the volts at? I don't know, 20? DC 50? I don't know. Anyways, I know that it works, so that's all we're really trying to figure out here. This is, what is this? What kind of battery is this? Is that 1.5? 1.5 volt. Actually, let's test this out. So I'm going to go over here. Put that on the 1.5. My field is telling me if it's good or not. Let's see what happens. Hey kids. Ooh, look at that. Boom. Look, it goes to good. Sweet. I like it. I like it. Boom. Good. Maybe I should try. Let's see what the Samsung says on here. I know these are like milliamps. I think these are like a little different. You know, it's like 40 milliamps. But I don't. But that's amperage though. Let's see what the voltage is on that sucker. Look at those fun symbols. What the heck? Did they get poked right there? No, that was me with my pry tool. Gosh. Dang, man. Could have popped this thing on fire. This phone was on fire. Oh, made in China. Where's the voltage on here? It's lithium ion. Nominal voltage is in 3.85 volts. 3.85 volts. So I told you, charging voltage is 4.4. Interesting. So it charges. I think that helps. That's what makes it charge faster, I think. Ooh. Someone on Instagram just said something to me. Yay! I got friends talking to me. I got friends. Anyways, 3.85 volts. So obviously this thing is not. That little thing only goes to what? 1.59. What does this one do? Let's see what that does on that battery. Look, kids, science is fun. I bet it doesn't do anything. Oh, still good. Same. It's in the question mark range. Ooh. Is it good? Oh, wait. Duh. I forgot to shift it. I dare. Okay, here, let's try it again. Ooh, look at that. All the way, it's good. Oh, maybe that's... I don't know why that one is... This one's in a box and that one's not. Interesting, because that shows a battery symbol and this shows like... I don't know why that is. What could it be? Why don't you Google it, Aaron? Why don't you Google it? That's what Google's there for you. Maybe I can ask Google, my little assistant here. Hey, Google. Okay, Google. What does the 1.5 volt mean without the battery symbol on it on an amp voltmeter?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
Yeah, I figured you.
Something related. Do you want to know what do the symbols mean on a multimeter?
Yes. Yes, Google.
Website howtogeek.com. They say, in any case, here's a rundown of what each symbol means on my multimeter. Direct current voltage, DCV. Sometimes it will be denoted with AB instead. This setting is used to measure direct current voltage in things like batteries. Alternating current voltage, ACV. Sometimes it will be denoted with AB.
Yeah, that was not very helpful, but it was nice to learn. ACV, DCV. Yay, look. A DCV. Does it have ACV on it? Yep. ACV. Yay! DCV. DCMA. That's milliamps. So this is direct current for amperage. Amperage is current. Voltage is the potential change. And then I'm not sure what the X's are. Oh, that's ohms. That's like the resistance. You can test a resistor and see if it's working right. Yay! Yay! Science is fun. All right, guys. Well, here's an hour video. Seriously, if you watch this thing, no, I'm not gonna say it actually because he might just fast forward to the end. So there was a secret nugget in the middle. If you get that nugget, do with the instructions, you will win some stuff. So if you went to the end and you're like, I'm cheating. Nope, you gotta watch the freaking thing. Sorry, you don't have to watch it. You can just listen to it. And when I give you the special instructions, you can get a prize. Yay! Let me turn this around here. I'll talk like this. So, guys, you can get a prize. So thanks for watching Aaron W. Smith talk about his life from top of the world to failure. And now he's rebuilding his name and brand and business. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Find me on Facebook. Find me on Instagram as Aaron W. Smith, AHARON. And follow me, and I will bring you all sorts of fun stuff. I'm really passionate, like I said, about the Be Differently project, which I didn't even talk about. But yeah, I really love. I care a lot about people and want to help people. So, anyways, chat with you later. Bye.